The concept of restraining our dog is something that we can use in many different situations to create a lot of drive and to make their games even more enjoyable. Basically, if I grab my dog and pull, she's going to pull back. And this reflexive opposition is the concept that we're going to use for that restraint. So if I restrain my dog and I put something out here that she wants, like a cookie, she's going to pull against this restraint. And I can get more drive to that cookie than I could get without a restraint. Now, it's very important that you only use an intensity of restraint that is okay for your dog. I never want to pull so hard that I pull my dog backwards. Okay? Unless your dog is a pretty high drive dog, this might really turn them off of the exercise and they will pull less. We want to only restrain them in a way that they pull against it and they feel like they have a chance to win the fight. Be very aware of how much your dog is pulling. What usually happens is when you first throw the treat or toy, they pull harder, and after a while they will stop pulling so much because they think they're not going to get released. So you want to release your dog before that happens, yeah? It's kind of a graph. At first, they pull very little, they pull more, and if you do not release them, at a certain point, they will give up again. So we want to release them at that point at which they pull against our restraint the most. You can even do that by closing your eyes to really tune into just how much are they pulling and when would be the best moment to let go. So again, throw, let go. Good job. Good job.
Here you can see me and Kixie showing the exercise again in a different environment. Of course, because it's our outdoor focus and games class, you want to play this game in as many different places as possible. You can see that I actually give her a cookie whenever she comes back to me as well, because I do not want all the reinforcement happen away from me. I want her to have some reinforcement for going against the restraint and running away from me, but I always want her to have reinforcement for coming back as well. The number one mistake I see in this exercise is the owner pulling too hard on the dog. Sometimes we go into this exercise thinking we want to reach a certain level of drive against that restraint in our dogs, and then we just pull however hard we think we should pull to reach this drive. Now, this doesn't work that way. We have to really work with however much our dog gives us. It's very important that we take them at wherever they're at. If they, at this point, just strain very little, that's totally fine. Do not pull too hard. Just let them go at their speed. They will have a lot more fun if you do not turn them off by pulling too hard. You can see that I'm starting to add a little bit of variation to the game. Right now, I was chasing with her towards the cookie. I would never go and just snatch that cookie away, yeah? So if we chase together to the cookie, she always wins and gets that cookie. It is just really important that your dog feels very successful in this game. We want to make them feel like a superstar. We want to make them feel so good playing and engaging with us that they really won't care about playing and engaging with anything else.